All right, y'all, we live.
Yo, fuck an intro, nigga. Fuck a promo. I started. We just gonna come in this bitch straight thugging. What up, people? This the second show of the comeback, second half of the first season. How y'all doing?
Shit, I'm good. I'm
You
good.
good? You good, money?
Mhm. No doubt.
Stacks, how you?
I got the countdown going on, motherfucker. I'm stupendous. I got 3.5 working. Man, what's the day? Tuesday, Wednesday. I got 2.5 working days, so I'm off for the rest of the fucking year.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
feel stupendo right now.
That's great for you, but I think it's whack. But
Hey,
not great for you though.
I'd be
Keep
hating on
it
me too if I was you right now.
Huh?
hola.
I'd be hating on me too if I was you right now.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
That's people always get me with that shit. Is it
Yo, nigga, Bien
More
into.
either more
Okay.
BNE too.
Yeah, you can say more be in it too, or be in it too.
All right.
Or you can
Yeah.
pull a Fred Sanford, be like beans and diseases to you too.
Look,
Oh shit, that's what's up. That's what's up. So let's go ahead and jump in this goddamn.
you guys, Mark? Did you guys, Mark? How you been doing? Mark, how you been doing?
Oh
I missed
fuck!
it.
I thought Mark was the first one
Yeah.
to speak.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
my
well,
bad, and Mark just started talking.
My bad. Players fuck up.
Yeah. I ain't skip over him. Yeah, shit, if I did, that nigga would have said something.
Yeah. I mean, you're right.
Hey, so this episode right here, got some mixed reviews. I saw some people like the episode was kind of slow or they didn't like it. I guess probably compared to the first episode back. But I think there's a lot of talking points with this episode right here. I'm gonna start off with one of the irrelevant actors or characters
Merv.
on this motherfucker. Man,
Merv.
what the fuck is up with Professor Jabari?
Hey Merv, before we get to that bitch ass motherfucker, I need to say that I when I first watched this episode, because we do need to talk about this bitch ass at length. When I first watched this episode, I'm like, how the fuck they come with an episode like this after the episode they had last week? But I watched it a couple more times, and I think that the episode was very necessary as far as going forward. And now we can get on.
It's a transition. In my opinion, it's a transitional episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think so.
It's a transitional episode. It's a lot of different shit, a lot of different things that happen in this episode where I feel like it is a springboard on what the fuck could possibly happen for the rest of the season and flow into the second season because the second season has already been signed up for.
Yeah, definitely.
So
Timothy,
yeah.
you good?
Yeah.
You can hear us? Oh, okay, just making sure. Oh, but yeah, we're gonna start off with one of the irrelevant motherfuckers because this nigga Jabari is yo. Hey, y'all remember when Puffy? I think about shit. Was that 5 years ago, 7 years ago? He came out with this shirt and it was like bitch assness. Was that Puffy came out with that shit? Bitch assness.
I like
Yo.
that man.
Huh?
I like when he made that up.
I don't know. Merv,
I like when Puffy made that slogan up. He did.
Yeah. Okay, what's Puffy? Yeah. So, bitch assness. That shit. I'm seeing it. 2020 is a comeback because Jabari is all bitch assness. Like this motherfucker is so fucking insecure. He's so fucking jealous. Man. Yo, we got to talk about him because this motherfucker sees the professor talks to Tariq and immediately like, yo, why the fuck you talking to him? Like,
Merv, with that being said, man, and I know Sean watching, he needs to know this. I think I found the character that I despise more than Tariq. Because I have never, I just don't know where they do the stuff that he does. I don't know where they do that at. Like, it's like, and the thing is, not that he's taking on the role as hater. It's like when they was doing the casting call for this role, it's like, yeah, we need to find a motherfucker that look, think, and like everything about him screams fucking hater. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the nigga looks the part now. He damn sure looks the part.
But he a hater. I mean, supreme. he has to be one of the biggest haters I ever seen on TV. Like this guy, he just hate. Like he's so mad about this, man. I'm like, yo, if you want to see the picture of somebody who get mad when the chick is for the streets, it's his picture. She for the streets, man. Leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? Just hey, you had your turn. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You had your turn. That's it.
Jabari a Kappa? That's new.
Fuck out, Sean. Don't making that shit up.
Hey, Sean, Jabari from New York.
They from Queens.
Hey yo, my thing is that Jabari doing his thing with his little grad student on the side, like, dude, how you gonna be a hater and a hypocrite at the same time, dude? That's not a good look at all. Tina B, I need a lady's perspective on this shit, because I mean, I'm on this shit right here, man. I don't even understand.
Shit, Tina B seems like she's so fucking disgusted. She don't even want to talk about him.
Well, I did post that he's probably gonna be the one to expose Tariq because he's stalker-ish. Because you saw the preview where he's following him. So because he's stalking him and following him, I think he is gonna be the one to expose Tariq. I don't know if he's gonna put it in his book.
But check this out. I think that's like one
reason why he can't expose him until that book finish.
But that's kind of like self-explanatory, man, because he gave him the little fucked up little assignment or little side assignment, which Carrie called him out on it. Huh?
But it's for extra credit.
But Carrie called he obviously got ulterior motives. And let's not forget, he's a fucking habitual plagiarizer, stealing fucking shit. You know what? Now I'm mad all over again. I forgot about that shit from the first half of the season. Plagiarizer, motherfucker. Now you hater. He's a fucking hater, a plagiarizer, and a fucking hypocrite.
I think the more he finds out, he probably might even, if it goes the way I want it to go, Tariq's gonna get kicked out of school. I'm just saying. That's the way I want it to go.
You know what? I ain't got no problem with that, but at the same time, I don't want to see Jabari win at all. So I might have to. I don't know which way I'm gonna pick on this shit. But I think that Kane should clip. I don't know how it can happen, but I think some clip damn Jabari for some reason. Maybe he find. Maybe he go to Jabari confronts fucking Tariq in his room, and Kane show up like he did with the Braden boys, and he just, hey man, this is the guy that's moving our weight. You got to go, Jabari. That's my hope. I know that shit ain't gonna happen, but that's my way far off hope.
A Stack.
Yeah,
he's the black version of Sax.
Yeah. A Stacks. You know what it sounds like? You want Jabari killed is more like, you know, when you watch other NFC East teams play, but your own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's kind of like that. You know,
great analogy.
Yeah.
I think he's on to something. He's still right. Let's be real. Jabari's still right. The professor is into Tariq. He just not paying attention to her.
Don't count Tina B. She's a nympho.
No, it counts.
She into anybody with a dick.
Messing with Zeke, and you can tell she's not really into him. You could tell he just a fuck. She not into him. She don't look at him the way she look at Tariq.
You just
she's a fucking nympho. Of course, she got a lot of just fucking.
She is a nympho, but she actually is engaged into Tariq. He's not paying her no mind. She's not paying no attention to Zeke.
All the women on this show are engaged into Tariq. You know,
right.
they all want to know about.
If Zeke gave the professor a chance, she wouldn't even think about Zeke. And if Zeke saw that shit, Zeke would be mad at Tariq. And then there goes that shit.
No, Zeke would be hating.
All right, but here's the But here's the thing, right? All other females that's engaged with Tariq, we know what it's about. We know what the fuck they're about. We still not sure why the fuck the professor is engaged in Tariq. Is it sexual?
She turned on by
Is it
another.
something from the past that may come up from Davis or from Ghost? That's what the fuck we don't know why she's so engaged in Tariq.
Well, you
Like
know
she
what?
might fuck him,
I'm
but
gonna say like this. I
She
think
turned on by
Tina
the
can answer this question. You know, like, all right, from a woman's perspective, right? If a guy, you know what I'm saying, like he's a bit mysterious though, like not in a bad way, but doesn't that make you like a little more intrigued? Like, yo, I want to find out about him.
Hey, y'all, my bad. Y'all see what Becky said about Zeke? I totally agree.
I'm just saying, you know, sometimes sometimes women want to find out about a boy when he's a little mysterious, you know?
Yeah, she's intrigued with the unknown. That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
there you go. See?
It's a challenge for her. She trying to get to know this little motherfucker and she can't. And she keep trying and it's turning her on.
I wonder. You know what? If Tariq knew that she was a freak, would he try to smash, or he feel?
Hell no, he blackmailed that bitch.
yeah.
Oh,
I'm glad you brought that up because I started watching this show. I started thinking, like after we saw Zeke fuck, we saw goddamn Braden trying to learn how to eat pussy, which is crazy. So every week, you know, we seeing somebody fucking, right? But this nigga Tariq have really not been getting no pussy on this show.
She not going to I don't think CK is gonna do that because she still look at Tariq as little Tariq like we look at Tariq. I don't think she's going to expose Tariq like that.
Tariq don't deserve.
She got a little Braden eating pussy.
First and foremost, Tariq don't deserve no ass. To be perfectly honest.
I was gonna say something, but I don't know who
them chicks is on Tariq though.
Who the audience is?
If Tariq pressed
if I could,
he was
based on the shit I can say, you can say.
Cares about this when it comes to Braden and them, but she cares about this when it comes to us.
All right.
I don't think she's gonna throw Tariq out there like that. Like,
I got you.
She didn't even do that to Mary. They was in the bed, but that shit looked dry as hell. Like,
yeah, it did. He talking about why they don't show you, why they don't tell you where the clitoris is at or about the clitoris. I'm like, nigga, what?
Yeah, we gotta realize them kids, what? They could be like 18, 19. They just starting to explore their bodies and stuff like that. So Braden don't know no better, man. He just learning.
That's some bullshit. Cause I don't know, and I don't know. That's a late bloomer.
I mean, that's what I was thinking. Like, well, maybe just you know what I'm saying.
What, like the first episode, what's his name was having sex? Zeke, wasn't
he? Yeah.
Blowing some shit back out. Like,
athlete. I mean, that's bad though.
Sex week or whatever. Like, bitch, where's your mind? Like,
okay. Speaking of sex week, I know. Okay, Stacks went to military. Tina, Mark, did y'all attend any college?
Yeah,
I went to college.
Okay.
Okay,
no, so
sex week.
Why the fuck is every fucking door open where this nigga could just walk in and throw in condoms? It's a sex week! Like, even in class and shit. This nigga just walking around campus throwing condoms everywhere and yelling out sex week and shit. And everybody's cool with it.
I was hoping you was able to tell me. I had the same question.
Did y'all see the dorm room? Not the room, but the actual dorms where people was walking around in lingerie and shit?
Yeah.
In the hallways? You ain't picked that shit?
Yeah. Lauren too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, Reek pressed the issue. Yeah, I mean, he laying them down. You know what I mean? It's all he got to do. Just step in there.
To be fair though, and that's a good point as far as his contract. It might be in his contract as far as those sex scenes. If Tariq, I'm gonna give his little ass a little bit of credit. He's kind of focused on this canonical study shit. Tariq, we all know Tariq could have already fucked Lauren and Diana if he really wanted to already.
No, he could not fuck Lauren. You know why? Malcolm is going to pop the fuck up like he did again today.
I know.
He's gonna pop up again.
Wait a minute.
He did
Hold
have
up,
the opportunity.
that's bitch assness number 2. Malcolm. That if Jabari is 1, he number 2. Easy.
Hey, every
I'm
time I see him, man, all I can think of if fucking Cornball was a person. That's all.
Yo, but think about it though. He walked in, his girl on another ball. The first thing he do start snapping pictures. I'm like, oh, come on, man. Just like you a whole L7 out here, boy. I just like, man, yo.
I want you to get a clear picture of exactly how you're acting right now.
But wait a minute. I'm gonna tell you though, right? When that boy, when he told Lauren, he was like, yo, hold on, minutes talking. I wish I could see the reaction of all the females that I know, right? I wish I could see that reaction because I'm just like, yo, they wouldn't have took it like Lauren took it. They'd have been smashing a bottle across his head. You know what I'm saying? The minute he said that, so.
Oh yeah, you know what?
That was
crazy. Mark, women I know, women in my family, women from my hood, same type. Look, hold on now. Excuse me? Yeah, that definitely would have caused some problem.
Yeah.
I beg your fucking pardon.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, they gave him a chance to correct himself first. Like, wait, what? Oh, my bad. That was crazy. That whole scene was crazy though. That whole scene was crazy. But man, he is a noodle, man. And even Rick said, just like, yo, ain't you in a college? Like, what?
Yeah, nigga, don't you go to college in DC? Yo, always popping up like, yo.
Hey, I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. When he was leaving, because Malcolm gave the whole speech. I don't expect an educated black man to say the word nigga. Hey, you remember when he was leaving? He was like, "Later, nigga." That's your funniest thing.
Yo, hey, that's something I would so fucking do.
I know. That was a Merv move right there.
Yeah, I mean, that dude just gave all the wrong answers every time he spoke. Man, shouldn't you know not to? Y'all mean for real? Try to mess with another dude's woman. I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm like, y'all boys, man, out of pocket. I'm just like, listen, you 19. I'm like, yo, you caught your girl with the same boy twice. I'm just like, yo, something in your mind should be like, maybe she ain't all mine. Maybe I gotta share. Like, maybe, nigga. Maybe you gotta share.
Hey, y'all notice when she was dumping him, and he gave the most arrogant response ever. Like he said something to the extent, like she's blowing her future or something like that. I'm like, what the fuck? This motherfucker is so full of himself. Like, who is this motherfucker?
Yeah, definitely.
That's
why y'all so mad at this boy? He ain't doing nothing wrong.
He's corny. That's why. He just corny.
He's super corny, and the dude, he just looked like they was casting for corny motherfuckers, and he won the corny lottery, some shit like that. That's what I get from it.
I don't even think he even auditioned. I think they just seen him. Like, yo, you want to be on TV? All right. Like, I got the part, just like that.
What y'all wanted to see him beat Tariq up or something?
Yo, somebody messing with
that nigga still.
Tell me be a man.
I think Tariq, hey, as much as I hate Tariq, I think Tariq could take his ass, to be perfectly honest with you.
Me too. But still, I'm just like, that's your girl, though. You just going, come on, man. The whole way, how he dealt with the whole situation was whack. Like, what I'm saying?
I would have felt better if he had jumped on Tariq right there. I would have felt a little bit better if he had fought him right then and there. But you taking pictures and shit like that, like, what is you doing, bro?
Yeah. That's the first time I've ever seen anything like that. I ain't even lying. I've never seen anything like that in my life. Period. I've never seen it. Courtney surprises us once again.
I have a question though. Is that the last we see? Is that the last we see of Malcolm though? I feel like he gonna do some bitch ass shit.
Oh yeah,
No, he'll be back.
All that's going up on the net. Like, yo, he putting that on the gram and everything. He putting all that on gram.
He the type that go talk to her parents and say she tripping and all kind of shit like that. He one of the types.
Yeah, hell yeah. He's definitely going to pop.
Absolutely. He's gonna be right at dinner.
This boy, I forbid you.
Malcolm went to go cry in the car.
All right, so now that we talked about we got the bitch assness characters out the way.
Okay.
For right now, I had to talk about Jabari because that motherfucker is he's gonna come back up before it's all said and done.
He's the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we're gonna go to a thorough nigga that disappointed me a little bit. By the end. We're gonna talk about Kane. We're gonna go to Kane.
AKA the bitch.
The niggas still wilding. Niggas still wilding.
Dude.
I was wondering how the fuck he's gonna come back. This nigga come back robbing churches.
Hey yo, Merv, and Merv, you would think, okay, so his dad allegedly just got the guards whoop his ass in prison for him touching on Monet. You would think that would calm him down, and the episode starts and this motherfucker is literally robbing the church with GTG of all motherfuckers. Like, okay, so I mean,
I knew they was coming back some way, somehow. GTG was getting back in the fold.
Yo, and it was so ironic that Kane of all people actually stopped somebody from catching a body.
Yeah,
like, because Kane didn't have. So Kane is still in his feelings, as you said, and he deals with pride. So Kane did not go back home. So without home and mommy, he has no connection to money, no connection to product because he's not home. So he can't touch anything. Technically, Kane's a broke nigga. Without his mother, he's broke. So he had to go rob a damn church to get money. In order to survive by himself in these streets, he has to be a stick-up kid.
That makes sense. I never thought about it like that. I thought that motherfucker was just wilding.
He be in his feelings though. Like he's a very emotional dude, man.
He
wants love from his mom. He rather get love from his mom than respect from his dad. He want love from his mom.
Yeah, he need that approval.
Approval from his mom. He want both. But Monet, I mean, she gonna play it close to the vest. Like, look, just do what you got to do and shut the fuck up. Like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna give you no loving speech.
They all broke. They live off of their mom like an allowance. So without their mom, you see how he couldn't call. Well, I don't know who he was trying to call. Maybe he was trying to call his sister. But they still got to go through when he was locked up, and he had to end up calling the cop guy. So it shows that Kane really, when he say fuck my mother and he by himself, he has nothing but his car and some hood rat chick to go stay in an apartment.
Yeah, but as you said, he had to come back to Ramirez for help, even though he don't like Ramirez.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, this is like one of these things where he's in his feelings and he thinks, it's like misplaced, anger or whatever towards Tariq, right? So of course, I mean, it seemed like he want to go after Tariq or whatever, in these next coming episodes. But I'm like, man, if he fuck up the money, because I'm like, Monet and them making a killing, with Reek up at that school. So I'm just like, I want to see how that's going to play out, but it's going to be all bad. If something happens to Tariq, it's going to be bad for him. It ain't going to be good for him.
Well, and to your point, Mark, him and Tariq was cool after they had that little conversation outside the vehicle. When Kane pulled him over and thought he was going to read him the riot act or whatever. I think it turned when Monet asked him which one of my kids I could trust the most, and he said me. And we all saw the look on Kane's face. Ever since then, he's been having an issue with Tariq moving product, and he even mentioned something about he's pushing our weight to them white kids up at Stansfield. Like, I don't give a fuck if you moving weight. Do you give a fuck who buy it?
Yeah,
So he's like my cousin Becky mentioned earlier. I never thought Kane would be a damn snitch. He didn't. He kind of, sort of, indirectly snitched to a cop when he told Ramirez. He told Ramirez that Tariq was moving weight for them. That was a bitch ass moment from Kane. I didn't like that at all. And but I guess Kane needed somebody, since he didn't have anybody, as you alluded to earlier, Tina. He needed somebody on his side. So even though he hates Ramirez, I think he's looking for an ally to try to gain a common enemy to try to get rid of Tariq, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that.
He still crossed the line though. You don't let you know your mother don't let that motherfucker in but so much, and you let him in. You even mentioned somebody else to this dude. Like,
yep.
Mm-hmm.
Outside, yeah, all the way outside the family. that was a very emotional. That was another emotional goddamn moment for him. That nigga was like, yo, we gotta get rid of him.
Do he know that he's sleeping with his mama?
And he, I don't. You know what? Diana know. But the funny thing is,
she told Diana. I think. I mean,
even more pissed now because of the snafu that went on with the Connect, because he was supposed to be there, and even though Monet got the kill, Tariq saved the day by helping Drew with the body. And when Monet mentioned that, y'all saw the look on his face once again, like this Tariq motherfucker is just—he's everywhere. He's everything. My mom. It's like he's becoming my mom's son instead of me.
Tariq is a trigger word now.
It is. It really is.
Right. Right. I agree with that.
Yo, his whole mood changed.
He tried to act tough with what was his name? Drew. He tried it. You saw how shook he was when Drew popped that body. The blood flew on his face. He was like,
yeah. No. I got a different aspect from that. I don't think he was shook. I don't think he was. Matter of fact, these niggas is sleeping on Tariq. Because Drew was like, you never shot nobody, have you? And they went and grabbed a gun. When that blood hit him, I did see his face. He was like, I don't think it was shook. I think it was almost like fear of. I felt it was like a deja vu moment for that nigga, and he was like, "Oh shit, I'm turning into Ghost." That's what the fuck I thought. It was a flashback to either I'm turning. You remember when he shot his dad? You remember when he shot Ghost, and then it was like, damn, I'm turning into Ghost. Because he done seen his mom and Ghost clean up after they didn't murk the motherfucker.
Well, I will tell you this, and this will lead into a Ghost moment. But he had a couple. Tariq little annoying ass. He had a couple of Ghost moments this episode. But I totally.
That's how you give a compliment, nigga.
Yeah. Hey, that's my Sean seal of approval compliment. You know how he do. He'll compliment you and bash the shit out of you in the same sentence.
Right.
Backhanded compliment. You know what I mean? It's Sean special.
Backhanded compliment.
Can you heard what I said? All right, so you said you felt like he was shook. I felt like he had almost like a deja vu flashback moment to where he shot his dad. And then when you look at the blood, it was like a fear of deja vu of damn, I'm becoming my dad. That's what I saw. I didn't see shookness. I saw it was like fuck.
Every time somebody gets shot or he shoots somebody, he got that look on his face. When he shot Ray, he had this damn look on his face. And that was the first
look on his face.
He's not used to that shit still.
Oh, when Kanan was killing all them cops, he had that look on his face.
He had that look on his face in there too. He was in the backseat of the car.
He did.
Yeah. Some people just ain't for some people ain't for that, man. They just they ain't for that part of it. You know.
Monet was right though. Everywhere Tariq goes, somebody either go to jail or die, man. Because that's how I go down. That shit. She was spot the fuck on that shit. And he said, and then like Tina, I'm glad you made that point. He does have a little dumbass shook look on his face every time somebody gets clipped.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
I didn't even think about all them other moments that y'all just brought up. Like
just like Tina said, it's the same look. It's the same look. Like, ooh, you know, like whoa.
Hey, I thought for sure though. I thought for sure when Kanan clipped them cops, I thought that was the end of Tariq's power run.
Nah, man. That was like his surrogate son. You know what I mean?
Nah, I know, Kane said not Kane, but Kanan definitely said, he was ruthless. So to see that soft side like that, like nigga.
But Kanan did tell him, I'll never do you like that. He never do him like he did Sean. So I guess he kept that promise. Even though he had every right to clip Tariq low ass and set his ass up.
Hey, but he respected Tariq Hart and his so-called hardness during that time, because you know Sean was soft as fuck. He ain't like that shit. So when we killed Sean, he didn't feel nothing because he was like, yo, nigga, you couldn't survive here anyway, so it's rather me kill your ass than somebody else, because you ain't built for this, nigga. You ain't built for Cuban links.
Yeah, we digress.
Well, I mean, he was told that. He told that by Ghost and Kanan.
I think if Sean stuck around long enough,
wait a minute, say again.
I think if he stuck around long enough, he would have been ruthless. If he stuck around,
no. He would just do what Tasha say. He would just do what Tasha say. That's it.
You like Ghost more. It had that shit about Tasha, talking about he running off with Tasha. That made him pull the trigger. That made Kanan pull the trigger. When he got smart back with his father, that's when he pulled the trigger.
Damn, that's a hell of a punishment for a talk back.
Yeah.
I mean, it was built up anger.
Shit. Damn.
Well, you know what Courtney Kemp said.
He definitely wanted to tell him that.
Courtney Kemp said you can't keep doing crimes and bad things and getting away with it, right? So she killed off Ghost, right? Allegedly. So when is Tariq's turn?
You about to trigger Sean?
You can listen. Y'all need to just accept that shit. Tariq ain't going nowhere.
Back any episode.
All right. Tariq ain't going nowhere.
It's his turn.
This is Tariq's. It's
his
series,
like
so
his father, he's gonna die too.
Yeah, okay.
But
you know what? Seven seasons later, he might die 7 seasons later.
I'll say like this: like what? We in season 1. He still got 4 seasons to go. Then he'll die after that. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Hey, let's talk about this damn balancing act.
10, Tariq.
This damn balancing act that Davis and Sachs is playing right now, where they're against each other in court, but they're on the same fucking team. Both of them motherfuckers are shiesty as fuck, by the way. I won't put that out there.
Yeah, that's true. You know, I definitely agree with that. It's almost like they're allies, but then what you call that guy, the DNC guy, Steven Ott, he on Sachs' case. So he got it, he playing him hard in the court, like, look, yo, don't make me look bad in this courtroom. Don't mess up this case, right? So he had to do what he had to do in the courtroom. Woo, Davis was mad, like, yo, he was mad. Like, how dare you?
He said, you don't know who he's fucking with.
Do you know that Sachs is always caught in between two people? He always got to make two people happy.
All the time.
It's of his own doing. No, Sachs is another motherfucker that done caused a lot of motherfuckers to get killed since this power shit started, man.
I hated Sachs. I ain't even gonna hold you. I hated
that. You don't still hate that motherfucker?
No, because he's against Tasha and Tariq. What the fuck? I don't like them motherfuckers.
Oh, my goodness.
Yo, Sachs was supposed to die when Tommy and Ghost kicked down his door.
I want that.
Yeah, exactly.
I want Tasha to hurt. So that means Tariq going to jail. I want to see that bitch crumble.
Damn. Tell us how you really feel. Shit.
I don't like that bitch. I don't like that bitch.
I don't like Tasha.
I don't like Tasha at all.
She's team Sachs because Sachs is working against Tariq.
Yeah, I caught that.
Okay, come on, guys. Let's say you guys play sports, or if y'all into sports or football, whatever, and your team is out they didn't make it to the playoffs. Now you have to start and you bet money on shit. You're gonna bet on a team that you really don't fuck with because they're going against a team you really don't like.
I'll bet against the Dallas Cowboys every single fucking time, and the Eagles.
Okay, so now let's say it came down to two teams you really disliked. You still gonna have to pick a team if you betting money. So now I'm on Sachs' team. Fuck them other motherfuckers. I don't like Tasha. I don't like Tasha or Tariq.
It's hard for me to it's really hard for me to hate all three of them Well, it's hard for me to hate all three of them collectively. So even though Sachs is shicey motherfucker and I hated him, I guess I'm with you on that, Tina B. As far as I can put aside my hate for Sachs until Tariq and Tasha get what the fuck's coming to them, and then after that, I want Sack's ass to go to jail and get clipped.
Right.
I think that's fair. I think
Because
that's
I'm
totally
still
fair.
Team Ghost
All
to
right,
the
Merv.
end.
Why you looking at me like that, man? That's reasonable. Fuck.
I'm
Yo.
Team Ghost to the end. I can't. I'm not gonna take.
I'm gonna say like this with Tasha. It just seems like to me the reason why I think she got to go because I'm like, yo, if she gets out of jail, like, what is her storyline after that? I just don't see a credible storyline for her. Oh, she got out of jail. What is it? Battle Monet for Tariq's mind. I'm like, nobody want to see that. Like, that shit corny. Like, no, you know what I mean? I'm not feeling that. You know what I'm saying? So to me, she don't have no storyline. They really going to have to create something dope for her if she get out of jail. Like, if she beat this case, they're going to have to create something for her. But I mean, you know, I just don't see it. I just don't see her having a dope storyline after she get out. That's just, you know, if she get out, I don't see her having a dope storyline.
I don't see it. What? Yeah. What the fuck she gonna do?
She gonna be in the because knowing Tasha gonna go back to moving weight, and she's going to be competition then. So what Tariq will tell Monet? Hey, my mom's out, and you know she's my former employer moving weight, so you know I got to go back with her. Monet ain't trying to have that shit, man.
Don't nobody want to see that shit. Like, that shit corny. Like, that storyline all is so predictable and dull. Like, yo, you know what? We battling for Tariq. What? I don't want to see that bullshit. That shit just sound corny. Even saying
two queen pins beefing. I don't think people are gonna watch that.
Nah, not at all.
I ain't feeling that. I was just like, you know, Tasha had a run. You know what I mean? She had a run. She had about she had 7 seasons of whatever.
Oh, okay.
Right,
You talking about being on the show had a run. Okay, I got you.
She had 7 seasons. All
right. So let's pivot. Tariq talked to Trace, find out about Riley being in the room and shit. So he decided to follow Riley. Follow Riley to the court.
I don't even think he followed her. I think he was waiting for Braden and then happened to see her.
That
then
shit ain't make no sense.
That
shit don't make no sense to me. You waiting for Brayton because y'all got to do something, and all of a sudden you see pink hair. That's what they call her now, pink hair. Walking somewhere that you just totally forget what you and Brayton had to do. Get on the fucking train, follow this bitch all the way to court, and sit in her hearing.
Hey, but hey, I know that little motherfucker glad he did because that was some very vital fucking information he found out. That she was
He did. So
that shit was too easy. I don't like how Courtney wrote that either.
You've been very disappointed with Courtney writing.
Disagree with Courtney quite a bit on this show. You know what I'm saying?
And now she's exposed, just like that quick to Tariq. She's exposed.
Well, not really. This the seventh episode in, so you know you can't drag everything out. This ain't Young and the Restless and the soap operas. You can't drag every goddamn thing out when you like kill victims.
It's not being drug out. It seemed like everything is coming easy to Tariq. Every time you be like,
"Oh, that's your goddamn problem."
No.
It wasn't easy for Ghost. It wasn't easy for Ghost.
Like, yeah, something about to happen to Tariq. Yeah, and then he get a break every time. You like, oh.
You right. You know what? You're right, Tina. And I'm going to even go even further. What Mark said, Ghost. You would think Ghost get out of a fucking situation. You remember when the fucking when was it? The Haitians almost clipped fucking Ghost, and Milan came out of nowhere and saved his ass. Right after that, who's fucking got him by the balls? Milan. I was mad as fuck. I'm like, this dude just escaped the impossible. Now he's indebted to fucking Milan. But
right, so two things.
Not Tariq. Every situation works out for his life for some reason.
First of all, two things. This is the first season. How many seasons it took before Ghost started getting caught up? His first season, that motherfucker didn't get caught up his first season.
Always getting caught up. He was just smart to get out. Tariq's not smart to get out. People just keep catching him a break for their own purposes. He catches a break because people need their own purposes. He ends up catching a break. Ghost fought his way out his breaks.
Yeah, I don't know. Ghost was sharp in season 1. So, it's the more he got involved with Angela, you know what I mean? He started fucking up. You know what I mean?
So question. From the same scene, he goes to the court.
Okay.
He find out that the Sax is Riley's uncle.
Yep.
All right. Then he texts Braden, said we need to talk. He goes when they finally talk. He tells Brayden that Riley tried to hit on me, and when that night when I was fucked up, and you can ask Trace, right? So my question to y'all is, why y'all think he went that route instead of saying Riley is
her uncle the feds?
Huh?
Yeah,
because
instead of saying her uncle the feds.
He went that route because Brayden does not know about his personal life like that. So he don't know who Saxe is. So now Tariq would have to expose and open up that part of his life even more to Brayden. All he knows is his father was killed. They said his mama did it, and Tariq's having a hard time and he's in college. That's all Brayden knows. He don't know nothing else. The only thing he knows is him and Tariq sold drugs. He don't know that his parents sold drugs and he come from a kingpin family. He don't know that shit. So he's not going to tell him, oh, yeah, this guy, she's the niece of It's easier to go with, it's not a lie. It's what he was told. And she even mentioned the whole room thing. So he just put two and two together, even though she didn't try to push up on him. But that was the easiest story to go with, to tell Brayden, rather than exposing his own personal life.
And the thing is, even when he confronted Riley on that, either she had a choice, like, either I could be like, let me tell him the truth, which she wasn't going to do, right? Or just be like, well, Tariq lying, right? That's the only play she had, you know what I'm saying? But Brayden ain't believe her, you know what I'm saying? So, that's how that went.
Yeah, she said he was lying, which is true, but then she would expose her uncle.
And so you see where the loyalty lies, it still lies with the family, you know what I'm saying?
Well, Merv, there were several to me. This early on, this qualified as my Ghost moment, because I think that's Ghost. We've seen Ghost do something similar with Holly and
Tom. Yeah.
Same type shit, man. Whereas I got to get this broad away from my partner, because I think Tariq genuinely is homeboys with Brayden. But he know Riley is trouble. So when he found out that Riley was Saxe's niece, he knew wholeheartedly that she had to go. And what better way to concoct that story, because he already had the storyline, whereas Trace could confirm it, even though it's a lie.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't think.
Yeah, it was a nice play. It was a nice play. You know what I'm saying? I'll give him that.
About Brayden, I still think
I was
gives a fuck about himself. Riley really likes Brayden, even though how she met him, she genuinely likes him. I don't think Tariq still genuinely likes Brayden. I think it's still for self. I think Brayden is still a cover up for him, like his dummy.
Wow. That's
why? Because
you see your boys, you see the whole chess table knocked over, and you ain't really do shit.
What could he do?
Try something. Sitting in your room wasn't gonna work. Anything but sitting in your room.
Riley was in the damn room and wouldn't leave.
So what? Let her stay in the room. She been
if you got shit in the room that
before. She been
so
in the
you
room
will let
before.
Tina B, in your fucking room, a motherfucker that you do not trust at all, you leave that motherfucker in your room?
But my boy just got taken, and I don't know where the fuck he is. I gotta do something.
But
if you don't know where the fuck he is, what you gonna do? You don't know where the fuck he is.
You can try to find him. He said he know it was Kane, because he said if any one of them come, knock the pieces down. So he know it was one of them.
I know. Yeah. Hey, blame Courtney for that. Blame Courtney.
No, hold on. But you're right. She did know. He did know it was one of them. But he also told Lauren, unless y'all thought he was just lying to Lauren, he ended up telling Lauren that Diana, that Riley was in the room and she wasn't sure. He was still trying to figure out what made Riley come to the room. So he got suspicion of everybody. So it's no clear-cut plan on what the fuck to do right there.
But
And so, and then you got somebody.
If his ass was smart, he could have gained Diana's respect and trust by saying, "Yo, see if your brother took Brayton." He could have did it. Diana would have did anything for him, anything to get close to him, and he know that shit.
Yeah, he also knows that damn Monet is using her pussy to try to damn infiltrate his ass and find out shit about him and control him by using Diana.
Diana don't want her
to Brayden is his friend. Brayden is his friend. You trying to make excuses for that, and I'm telling you, there's none. I don't think he care about.
No, I'm playing devil's advocate because you don't like Tariq, so of course anything you say is gonna be negative.
No, okay.
Merv,
Brayden and Tariq are supposed to have a mirror relationship like Tommy and Ghost. But you saw that they loved each other. Even though Ghost was bossy sometimes over Tommy, you still saw the genuine love in between them. You don't see that shit with him and Brayden. You see Brayden's love and dedication to Tariq.
Well, probably
you don't see that vice versa.
Well, probably because he's starting out. That's why. You know, like he ain't known him that long.
Thank you. That's what the fuck I was gonna say. You comparing
Tommy, for real. Well, you know, that's like 20-something years.
Yeah, Tommy and Ghost was brothers.
True, but technically, if CK didn't mess up the timeline, they've known each other since they was 15.
There you go. God damn, you gonna give CK a fucking break, huh?
No.
She don't catch no break on some of this shit.
I don't think I would have left Riley in there either, though, man. I'm sorry. Even though I hate Tariq ass, I would have made the same play. And like Merv said, it's nothing he could do. He didn't know any information. Brayden's phone was in the room, and I wasn't. You just can't leave. And like when he came in, she was looking for stuff, and she was like, "Oh, I was looking on my side of the room." So I think that you know what, I can't leave this motherfucker here by herself.
Right, for herself, because she was looking through his shit. So it was for self. It wasn't for Brayton. He wasn't looking out for Brayton. It was for himself. I said that. He's looking out for himself.
Well, Tariq nicer than me because I threw her out. Like, yo, get out. It wouldn't even been no, yo, I'm asking. No, I'm grabbing her by the arm. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, though, what the RA going to do? What they going to do? You know what I mean? This is my room.
A black kid pulling on a white girl and shoving her out of room. Yeah, that shit gonna look good to the fucking campus.
Yeah. Sure. Stansfield. Yeah. Nigga, this not HBCU.
Yeah.
This ain't Howard. You can't do that shit with a fucking at.
I'm still trying to figure out how he moved into a room with Brayden and he bossing Brayden around about who he could have in his room. Like,
hey, yo.
Well, he had to move, y'all. Monet said move. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he's been over there with Zeke.
Hey, that shit was funny as hell when he told them they looked like two chicken cutlets laying in that bed together. That shit was funny as fuck.
Yeah.
So all right, so let's talk about Zeke irrelevant ass, because it seems like he's only on the show just to fuck. That's not a bad character. But the only thing I've seen him do is fuck and wait to damn and get papers from goddamn Tariq. But
I just want to see the boy play ball and go to the NBA draft. That's what I'm trying to see from Zeke.
How many more times?
Like, yo, man. Yo, come on, man. Y'all mean for just get in there, do what you do, and just be like, you know what? I'm sitting out the rest of the season. I'm preparing for the draft. Come on, Zeke.
He don't give a damn right now. Kerry got him wide the fuck open.
Yeah, that's why I was gonna say this nigga's open like a window.
Hey yo, hey Merv, he's like, I don't care about them random hoes no more now that I got a woman. Hold on, this is a whole relationship now. Excuse me, you fucking with a nympho guy?
Didn't they say that he had to sit down in one game and he'll get to play in the next game and all this other shit? Well, damn, when's the next game? Don't they have games once a week?
I think he plays on the next episode, but we've been waiting for him to play for about 6 episodes now. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. The season almost over. Just play. Shit.
Yeah, play one game.
Tina probably like that because it's getting dragged out.
No, I don't like that part getting dragged. He should have been on the court already. You know what I mean? It's time to be one and done. Come on.
Backfire right there too, because he's starting to like her. Talking about I want you to meet my aunt.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you, and CK, man, she better not get this boy injured. I'm gonna be mad as shit. I don't want to see him get injured on the court. Not at all. You know, we don't want to see that.
Facts, I agree.
Is it Yeah, I don't see that.
Zeke
I
might put,
don't see that being part of the goddamn script.
Zeke might
And
put
he
that.
went for that. You saw that? He went for that jump to go to the hoop. He might come back down and tear
Yeah.
something. I don't
Hey,
know.
listen, man. Look, you
Zeke
know,
will play basketball, man.
we don't want to see that. I'm like, at least in loving basketball, Quincy was in the league. Yeah, I mean, when he tore up his knee, this dude's still in college. You know what I mean? For no, we don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? Get paid, and then you can tear up your knee as much as you want after that.
Zeke about to give up the game for the pussy, man. Zeke doesn't want her to meet Monet and all kind. I'm like, man, Zeke, that ain't the way. But Zeke might just say, man, basketball ain't a priority no more. I got my queen. And she even kind of letting him know, dude, you just somebody letting smash, dude. It ain't that deep. Because he really
Yeah, that's why she told him to go to the Q party.
And he does not know that she's an info. Like, she's literally 1 or 2 episodes away from giving Tariq the pussy. So I mean, hey.
Well, she wanted to give him some, you know what I mean, for real,
Like,
since episode 1. So, you know, that's different.
Let him even see the interaction that Jabari thought he saw. Let Zeke see that same interaction. He gonna start thinking shit too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Man, shoot, Tariq ain't checking for them Jones. He like, look, I'm trying to just move this product, get my moms out. He focused. I give him that. He focused. He ain't worried about any
I
other
wouldn't say
distraction.
focus. Now, every time he about to get some pussy, something happened. He's about to fuck Diana and her gunshots. Every time he's about to get some play, something happens.
Hey, good.
Come on, CK.
Good for him.
Give that nigga some pussy.
You know what I'm saying?
Merv. Well, we all know what.
Hey, my bad, Tina. Her whole face frowned up when I said that shit just now.
Hey, yo, we all know why he didn't smash Lauren, and that was unfortunate. But that kind of it reminded me of the scene with not as dramatic when Ghost had to break up with Angie, when he had to just lie to her and say this was all just a dream. Like, Tariq literally had to think quick. And I was like, damn. Before I was thinking why Tariq did this. And then as soon as she left, of course, he had the blood on his shirt and all that stuff. And he literally had to do that because she was about to give him some. But
man, and you know, Lauren been asking all type of questions.
Right.
You know what I mean? She's seen that blood on his shirt. Where did it come from? You know, he couldn't even lie his way out of that.
Tariq some pussy for a while, like since episode 1 and shit, to be perfectly honest with you.
Man,
so what do y'all think? Do y'all think he really liked Lauren, or do you think he liked Diana?
I think I mean he want to smash Lauren, but I think he liked Diana. But I think in the back of his mind, he's just like, I don't know if that's a great idea, me and Diana, but I might press forward anyway because I'm Ghost's son, and we know Ghost. You know what I mean? Anytime, you know what I mean, when something Ghost shouldn't do something, he did it anyway. And the son the same way. You know what I'm saying? He'll press the issue.
Most excuse is always he trying to protect everybody.
I'm trying to protect her. You know what I'm saying?
Tommy, I'm trying to protect all of them.
I think that
I disagree.
I think he wants to like Diana, but he just want to smash Lauren.
I think
so y'all think the same thing?
Well, Merv, I think the opposite.
I think the opposite too.
I'm gonna tell you why. Tariq doesn't benefit any. Like, Tariq literally don't need Lauren for anything at all. Whereas Diana's Monet is his employer. She's his personal connect. He's moving weight for her, so he can't really be on Diana's bad side because he already see that Diana like, oh, I'm about to tell about course correct. Even though Tariq told her, hey, chill, don't tell her about that. So my thing is, I think he go try to keep Diana happy and try to keep Lauren out of harm's way or getting in the business. That's what I mean. Hence, you know, he kind of curved her and told her the little secret for the fucking canonical study shit. But I think he likes Lauren and just he got to keep Diane happy because of his business interests.
Yeah, so I agree. So it's 2 against 2 because I agree with Stacks. I don't think he really generally likes Lauren because like there's nothing to gain, like you said, nothing to gain from Lauren. And the episode today when they was just in the room joking and laughing and damn tickling and shit, like that's the first time that you actually saw him being a kid, being a college student. You know what I'm saying? And he's only like that with Lauren. That's the closest that you see him being a regular student and showing some genuine light with Lauren. With Diana, it's one of those things like, yo, I know I got some kind of control over her, or I got to keep her close. And yo, the best way to control somebody is to fuck them.
Hey Merv, it's like Ghost's relationship with Tasha after he started fucking with Angela a little bit before Tasha found out that Angela and Ghost was fucking. Like, I gotta keep her happy. I don't really want to fuck with her like that, but I keep her happy.
Right. And Tasha's like, you fuck her until I tell you to stop.
See, I didn't have that correlation, but I guess you just wanted to mention that. But
yeah, you know that's one of Merv's favorite lines from the whole series. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what, Mark? That shit had nothing to do with what I was saying. I think he just
wanted to say it. Like, I just want to say that shit.
Rebecca said Zeke looked like he missing a chromosome.
Zeke's slow. It's a dumb job for sure. I mean, everybody knows that. That motherfucker is.
I think we all know one or met one or seen one. You know what I mean? A guy who could ball, but he don't got it. He ain't all there, but he good at this sport though.
Yeah,
He's great at this sport, but he don't got it all there. You know? Seriously.
And that motherfucker ain't got no qualms about it. Like Tariq told him, I got this paper for you. He was like, oh yeah, my bad, man. You know, I'm preoccupied. Sex week. Nigga, what? Are you serious right now? Like you and he said, okay, I got my priorities straight. I'm gonna go ahead and what did he say? Something but
he's like, I got my priorities straight. All right, my work.
It's not at all. His priority is nowhere near being straight. His priority is, matter of fact, basketball ain't even number one on his priority list. His priority list goes carry, then basketball. And random is all the way at the bottom now. All the random basketball groups, they gone. Carrie got him wide open.
Yeah. So a couple things happened in the scene. Happened in this episode. Tasha told Reek not to come in any more court appearances.
Yeah.
So that's possibly going to save him if things go bad.
Exactly.
Yo, she really don't like Tariq, yo.
Hey, that's key because when Tasha, remember Sack says once Tasha walks free, he's gonna cuff Tariq right in the courtroom.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Tasha got a little hint of that, especially when it brought in what's the girl named the sister Paz?
Yeah.
You know, you know what? Just a whole time she's been on this motherfucker, it's almost like she's been used as a fucking pawn. And every season, from the original Power to now, she's always been used like a fucking pawn, huh?
Paz?
Yeah, Paz.
Paz was fucking annoying though, man. She was nosy as like. I understand that her and Angela was fucking siblings, but she was just way up in Angela's business too much for my taste. Like, you need to do this, you need to do that, and like, bitch, get your own life, get your own money. Because Angela had to come for her a couple of times, saying, "Yeah, if you don't agree with what I'm doing, you need to go ahead and leave my keys or whatever, and go back to where the fuck your broke ass live at," or some shit like that. I'm paraphrasing now, obviously. So,
I was so mad at Paz when she got her sister body dug up. Pissed.
Yeah.
You took everything from your sister when you did that. Everything. You discredited everything she died for.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then she ended up goddamn coming up from Jamie dying. That she was trying to damn fuck up. And she was about to go kill this nigga. Like she told goddamn Tasha at the end of the episode. She said, "Yeah, I was going there. I had a gun. Shit, we could have been reversing this motherfucker."
Yeah, that was an interesting conversation too that they had. I think that was almost at the end of the episode. Like if she had a chance to save herself, she needed to go ahead and do it. That was quite interesting.
Yeah, that was a low key that was a low key scene. So since we're talking about scenes, let's jump into the most important scene and favorite scene. All right, so Yeah, Tina looked like she did her goddamn homework, so we're gonna come to your ass last. Yo, Stack. Why she think about it?
Tina got about like 8 scenes. She going through like which one I'm gonna choose, you know. Seriously, I'm ready. Like, all right. Yeah, you let the person y'all knew gonna get the A on the thing go last. Us C&D niggas gotta go first. Like, seriously.
Let me look on your paper.
Oh boy.
Stacks.
What you got?
Yo, what's your most important scene?
My
Most
most
important
important scene.
Yeah.
To be perfectly honest with you, my most important scene was when it's the scene that Tina B didn't really like too much and didn't care about the writing in it. I think the most important scene was when Tariq found out that Riley was Sax's niece when he followed her to court. That's my most important scene.
True.
Because he didn't trust. He didn't really trust. He had a keen nose to not trust Riley at all. But him following her really solidified the fact that she had to go. He had to find some kind of way to get rid of her out of his partner's life.
All right, Mark. What's your most important scene?
Man, you know, I have a couple, but I'm really gonna go with Kane coming out the police station talking to Detective Ramirez. And this isn't going to be like a long-term thing. I think it's going to be a short-term type of deal. But I think they're going to go after Tariq. I think, you know, if you look at the preview in the next episode, so, you know, Tariq's running for his life, and I think, you know, they're setting that in play, you know, to go get him. Now it's going to be some consequences for that, you know, because I think Tariq will get through it, but just the fact that, you know, Diana tried to shut him down before, right? And she went to Monet, and Monet is like, why would I do that? Like, you know what I'm saying? We making money with Reek. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do that. You know, but Kane ain't asking no permission, you know, or telling Monet, you know what I mean, his mom, like, yo, we shutting Reek down. They just going to go ahead and try to do it. And that's going to play out, I think, over the next episode or two, you know, where that could be problematic, you know, for Tariq. And then we just have to see, you know, how he deals with that.
Okay. Tina, you got a most important scene?
I got two.
Oh shit.
I knew it.
Okay.
Dang, I forgot already. Oh wow.
Goddamn.
Well,
No.
the one, you know, when Jabari wrote that shit on the back of the paper.
Oh, the cards, yeah.
I think he planted a seed because you said that was ruthless, and you said that you gave it to a student, and now two students are gonna have it in their mind that their professor's sleeping with students. It may not look like it's gonna play a part, but I think it's gonna play a part, because why would you put something like that out there? Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Everybody else had fruits. You straight said this professor is sleeping with students. You think they're just gonna dismiss that shit?
Yeah, it's gonna be some talk about it.
Lauren says she thinks Tariq is made it up, so that it may go over Lauren head. It may go over Lauren head. I don't think it'll go over Tariq. I think Tariq is something trigger.
Right, and then the other one is, I just had it and lost it again. Yes, when Sax and Davis was talking in the office, and he showed them that folder with that last person that he could call to the stand. Was that the chick?
Oh, Epiphany. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God.
That's a stripper, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
she knows everything.
And Tasha and the daycare, so she know all the above. And you know she don't mess with police, and she not about to give herself up for and her son for them. Oh, I think she gonna definitely talk.
Oh yeah, she ain't really got no loyalty like that. You right. She might She might sing. God damn, she might sing.
They'll use her kid against her like Sax loves to do.
So okay.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. That's notorious for that.
Exactly.
Man, Sax is just a fucking scumbag, man.
Yeah, he really is.
He's just a fucking scumbag.
Definitely is. Definitely is.
My most important scene was the same as Mark. Like I felt Kane snitching to Ramirez and let Ramirez know more about the family business that he was supposed to. I think a lot of shit is gonna come from that because I think one, like Mark said, they're gonna make a move on Tariq. Two, this shit's gonna get back to Monet. This shit's gonna get back to Monet. And if we get back to Monet, is maybe a chance to get back to Lorenzo. And if Lorenzo put hands on this motherfucker from touching his wife, now you may be fucking with the money, and you may look at that shit as like low-key betrayal or treason. Yeah, I feel like some major shit could really come out. Kane snitching to Ramirez about Tariq, which is their business partner, and which is making them money. Because the only thing he's supposed to know is what they let him see, and it's basically just the front and just the family shit. So that was my most important scene. All right, so most important quote. Mark, go ahead.
I think it was when Tariq was with Diana and he's explaining to her, he's just like, yo, I wish I could tell you, but he's just my life is mad complicated. Like, you know what I'm saying? One thing that I think about Tariq is I think he wants to get some of this stuff off his chest, but he don't trust nobody. And he feel he can't trust nobody except his mom, you know, that he can actually talk to somebody. Because remember, who was remember the lady who is with Davis' character, the other lawyer or whatever, right? And you know, I'm like, he even felt that way then, like just I can't, you know, I wish it was somebody I could like. He had that kind of feeling. Like, I wish it was somebody I could go to about this, but I can't go to anybody about, you know, my life. That's how crazy life is, and I can't even talk about it. So I think, you know, like I said, most important quote is when he was talking to Diana, and he wants to get it off his chest, and I think he could trust. He probably believes he could trust Diana, but then just part of him holds back, and just I can't trust anybody. I can't say it.
Okay. Tina, most important quote. Look at you.
I don't know the words verbatim, but it was when Kane was talking to Ramirez and he was like, you ain't basically saying you ain't shit and I ain't shit either. If my mother don't want me, she ain't gonna need you either.
Yeah, that man, that whole fucking scene was a non-thorough move, a non-hood move, a non-gangster move. That was just some dumb shit that Kane did, because you need Ramirez. Like if you're a real kingpin, queenpin, or you that real motherfucker, you gotta have a cop of some sort on your fucking payroll that's looking out. You know what I'm saying? Just like in Power, who's the one that had? Which one that had the FBI agent under payroll?
Oh, you talking about Lobos when he had Sandoval.
Yeah, Sandoval.
Yeah.
And that's how the hell he was able to stay ahead, because it kept wondering, like, every time we come close about to catch him, he escapes. He had a fucking whole agent under payroll. So you fuck around, lose Ramirez, a ripple effect could really come down from that.
Well, Merv, it's funny you say that, because how many movies, how many organized crime movies and mobster movies, drug dealing movies where we haven't seen somebody with cops on payroll? I think just about every single, I can't even think of one where cops wasn't being in pocket and paid off.
Yeah. Now with the real ones. Ramirez
has a connection. He has an emotional connection. He wants to be like Kane's stepdad. So he likes this little conversation that this little interaction that He likes that shit because now he feel like he about to build a relationship with Kane because Kane is Monet's heart. So he feel like that's his only way in.
Yeah.
Right.
I would say like this, the only show that I seen that didn't have that with the kingpins, quote unquote, was probably The Wire. You didn't see that with Avon or Marlo, but you did see the relationship with Bunk and Omar. You know what I mean? And he was a cop, you know, and they had a relationship or whatever. So you did see it there. So I'm like, it happens in every show. You just don't know which characters it's going to happen with.
And Mark, you'd be happy to know that I just started watching it, man. I'm gonna try to finish
Oh,
up.
thank you. Appreciate it.
Wait, you can start watching what?
The Wire.
Right, Tina.
Yeah,
right.
Black Card revoked.
It got slow after the first season for me, so I'm trying to watch it now. I've caught hell over it through the years, but I am actively trying to watch it now. I got the next 2 weeks off after this week, so you know.
Okay. Yeah, you off for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, since you're talking, go ahead and give us your most important quote, nigga.
My most important quote. I might have to I'm gonna go with I have the same most important quote that Tina has. I don't have it verbatim. But that whole scene was kind of like off to me because Kane's supposed to be this gangster and he's kind of like snitching to the cops, even though it's a dirty cop that's on their side. And to me, it's important because as I think previously stated, something else is going to come out of that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And the crazy thing is, him and Tariq just had a conversation 3 episodes ago, or some shit like that, when they pulled up and saw this nigga Ramirez pull up to his mom's house, Monet house, and it was like, yo, you can't trust a dirty cop. They worse than the regular cops. They worse than even the street niggas. Like a crooked cop is the worst motherfucker to trust.
Yep.
True.
And he was like, facts. Kim's like, facts. And now your ass working with the same fucking cop? Nigga, you must be really in your fucking feelings, yo.
Because he's really in his feelings, though. He really is.
But Tariq wasn't in good with Monet like that at the time, to be fair to Kane.
Yeah, but he in his feelings. That's the point.
He is. He absolutely is.
You know, Monet got a bunch of bitches on her team. Just a bunch of bitches. Her daughter, she an emotional bitch. Her son an emotional bitch. Her other son an emotional bitch. The cop is an emotional bitch. Everybody's a bunch of bitches.
This is true.
You know what's crazy though? Out of all them bitches, Diane is probably the most thorough that think through this shit.
She's until Tariq take it down.
Yeah, she emotional over Tariq though. I'm like, that's definitely a love-hate type of thing because she tried to shut Tariq down. You know what I mean? For the minute, you know what I mean? For her, you know, she ain't really get away with him. You know what I mean?
You know what, Mark? And the thing is, she's totally disregarding the family business. She's like Monet told her, from now on, he's business only.
No,
they down below in the restaurant downstairs busting slobs, even though her mom told her that.
Man,
yeah, like you expect her to listen.
Tariq
she ain't listening to that.
What's going on up here? What you was going to do, nigga? What was you going to do?
Right. Tariq ain't developed. He ain't developed into that to that side of his dad yet. He's still a pup. You know what I mean? In game, he's scared of violence. Some people just, you know, when they first see it, you know, like he just kind of shook, you know, with that. I mean, he'll eventually, his character will eventually grow into it, but he just ain't there now.
Let me tell you what's gonna happen.
Hold on. CK, did y'all watch the after part where CK did mention how everybody's exposed now? Like Monet is exposed because now Tariq done saw her, you know, take somebody out, and then Ramirez came and they all saw. Didn't they see the body? No, they didn't see the body, but they know now like somebody's dead and all this other shit. And Monet had to take them out. Like that was
but I got it.
Messy. That was messy.
Yeah, definitely messy. Mm-hmm.
Mark, most important quote.
Yeah, I gave you that.
You gave me a
I gave you that. The most important quote. That was him and Diana. You know what I mean? Down the basement. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, yeah.
All right. Well, my most important quote was somebody put favorite quote up. They're going too fast. I thank you though. My most important quote is still following up from last week's discussion, yo, when Monet was talking to Lorenzo, and he said, "What the fuck did you do? You went too far this time. You're not hitting these streets. He's mine. Don't do that shit again." Yeah, he's mine. Is that saying, yo, don't remember, nigga, you're not his dad now. You're not his real dad. He's mine.
Oh
don't
boy,
you do that shit again,
man.
Is that what that meant?
How many of them power groups you been in this week? He was in them power groups all week. Merv was in them groups all week because they've been saying it. You know what I mean? Is that a song?
I don't understand how people misinterpreted that.
What you mean? What? Just because he said, just because Monet,
he not the same kid that you saw 10 years ago. You've been locked up for 10 years. He's changed. You're not out here to see it. So now he's mine. I'm the one that's
he didn't say so. She didn't say so now.
No, I'm saying it. I'm trying to break it down. So people can understand that's what she meant. Clearly, that's what she meant.
Because really young men.
Because in that same breath, she said that he's just like you. He's turning into you. The older he get, he's turning into his father.
Well, listen.
Allegedly.
If I marry a female, and their son and her son is 1 year old, 2 years old, and the biological dad is no fucking where in the picture.
Yeah, that's
guess who the fuck that son is going to be like?
Ida Pappy.
Me. Ida Pappy.
Y'all only questioning it because he's dark skinned. That is the only reason.
No.
Yes, it is. The only reason people are even questioning is Kane, the son of Lorenzo, is because of how dark his complexion is and everybody else is brown skin. Come on, this shit been going on.
Okay, well, let me say this, Tina B. Merv ain't judging off of that shit. How about that? I'm gonna give y'all valid shit. I'll give y'all valid shit. I've yet to say this nigga's dark skinned.
People have been questioning. I've been in these group chats and they have been questioning Kane from day one. Like, oh, he's Spanish. He's Spanish. Why he?
Ain't no dark skinned Dominicans.
There are dark skinned Puerto Ricans. People are so ignorant.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's dark skinned Indians. I mean,
you know how many sitcoms and TV shows we done seen, and there's one child that don't look like nobody else in the family, and it's always a darker skinned child in damn near every sitcom.
Okay.
Well, again, that's my take, and I think give y'all very valid shit. So that, to me, that was the most important. That was the most important quote because I'm telling you, this shit gets more exposed every time. All right, so now
when you're courting right now, I got you.
You think Kane gonna be a broken child when he find out that's not really his father?
Ooh,
scorched earth.
Okay. Proceed.
Yeah, I tell you what. If it turned out that way, if y'all think that nigga been wild, that nigga's gonna really wild the fuck out. And there's nobody to tell him nothing.
He gonna lose that
unless he get real good with Ramirez from this Tariq shit.
I doubt that shit.
I think Monet, even though they all bitches, she got too many shooters on the team. I haven't seen the daughter shoot, but we could clearly see that her other son could shoot too. So
we counting Drew as a shooter because he shot somebody that was already dead. We counting that.
He did it just with no heart. He didn't hesitate. He was like, "Man, hold the body up." Like it's just that he don't want to be in the life. Yeah. I think Drew has it, but does not want to be in the life. That's not what he said. But
only
he can
person
do it.
Was Tariq.
I think Drew can do it, just he don't want to. That's not the avenue he wanted to go. So he's gonna be the rebellious child.
So you think Drew? Have you ever seen Godfather?
Yeah.
So you think Drew is the Michael Corleone where he's come from the army? He don't really want that life, but he ends up being the smartest, most savage motherfucker by the end of the movie. You think that's gonna be Drew?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
that's a strong possibility.
Yeah, he could go on his lone wolf type of thing. I mean, you know, if you look at Michael from The Wire, you know, same type of thing. I don't want to be on the team. Want to do my own thing.
The only concern Drew got right now is Devin. To be perfectly honest with you. So
Yeah,
Evan. Yeah. See, Evan
Oh,
called shit. You know what I mean? Look, hey, Mom, I can't clean up nobody. I can't shoot anybody. I gotta go see Evan. You know what I mean? Seriously. Yeah.
He'll be like, yo, I'm gonna clean this body up and then I gotta go. That's it.
Yeah,
I got
true.
All right. Tina, while you talking, give us your favorite quote.
I don't have a favorite quote for this episode.
And you ain't like none of them shits.
I do.
I got one. That shit. Hey, that shit was so gangster. I had to type the shit down so I can remember because I love that shit.
What was it?
Hey, hold on. Let me get my shit. Hey, this went to Rito Trace. Nigga, the cops work for us too. Why you think we're so quick to let you guys go, huh? Man, you can do whatever the fuck you want. But the only thing you be doing is turning in Braden because ain't shit tracing back to me. Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now. Even though I like that little motherfucker, that shit was slick. And that's my favorite quote.
That wasn't terrible to me. I mean, I get why you picked it, but I don't. Maybe because I know he a little fucking liar. Like, I don't.
Okay, Tina, I'm gonna stop you right there. You anti-Tariq all the way.
I cannot respect Tariq. Okay, his little fake gangster ass. I just cannot respect it. It was so fake. I can't respect it.
You gotta be objective, yo. You gotta learn how to be objective, yo. God damn. Mark, you got a favorite quote?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Got a couple to be honest with you. All from the same scene, you know. When the bull walked in on Tariq and Lauren, you know what I mean? He was like, yo, he told Lauren, don't you see men is talking? Oh my goodness, you know. I'm just like, yo, right at that moment, I'm not even lying. I thought about this when I was watching. I was like, how can Tina's spirit jump into Lauren for the show and smack this boy across the head with a bottle? Because that's what I think Tina would have did personally. You know what I'm saying? So that was my favorite quote right there.
I like it. I like it.
So listen.
Tina, you know you would have smacked that boy in the head with a bottle. Stop playing. Just like Trace got smacked with a bottle, you did it exactly like that too.
I like seeing Trace get fucked up. I can't stand that motherfucker at all.
I'm gonna call the cops. Hey, talking about privilege. Oh my god.
Yo, he is and white privilege. If you look at white privilege in the fucking dictionary, you see a fucking picture of Trace drinking fucking beer at a fucking frat party and shit.
It's not over. His brother's still gonna be a problem.
Yeah, definitely. He's gonna be a motherfucker that real. I think that's gonna be a motherfucker that end up exposing them.
But
he really don't understand how no kind of street code, no protocol, or no nothing.
And
so that motherfucker, I think they got to worry about.
Why you want that?
So
you can't really clip him because Ramirez already said that's gonna be a national story. Them boys so well connected. That's gonna bring too much people to the fucking forefront.
Only if Braden does it. That's the only way you know it'll happen. And his body might disappear. That's the only way it might happen if Braden do it. I don't see it going down no other way.
If Braden kills his brother, that nigga's gonna go into a whole psychotic break. He will be officially Tommy. That shit is going to damage him so much emotionally. He's going to be so ruthless. It's crazy.
I love it.
Yep.
I love it too.
Hey, so
I'm kind of rooting for that.
I think we're just seeing the beginning of all the fucking characters. To be honest with you, I think Tariq is gonna go to another level. I think Braden's gonna go to another level. And I think those two gonna be some bad motherfuckers. All right, so your love hate with Tariq, you're gonna be hating that nigga for a long time. So I don't have a favorite quote either. I kind of did a remix. I have a funny quote because the shit was hilarious to me. And this character, I think she only say maybe 2 lines per show, but I swear I would love for them to give her more fucking fucking shit, yo. Like every time she comes, every scene that she have, even though it's on maybe a 10-second scene, Yo, I love it.
Oh, Cassandra.
Light
skin Keisha.
Light skin Keisha.
Exactly. When that motherfucker turned around with the condom and held that shit like that, and she said,
"Boy, you
nigga
get
on the NBA or nigga with mortgage get this shit."
Hey, yo, Merv, you forgot what she said first. Boy, if you don't get that shit the fuck out my face. Yo,
that shit cracked me the fuck up, yo. I laughed at that shit for like goddamn 10 minutes, man. Like, hey, I love her fucking character.
Yeah, I like her.
Yeah.
I need them to give her some kind of way, some more shit, yo. Her cameos is fucking the bomb. I fucks with her, man.
She's a baddie.
So that was my
more classroom scenes, honestly. Like I like to hear about the books that they read, and that shit is deep.
Right. Yeah, me too. Yeah. I think that's a part of the show that they could dive into a little bit more, and then kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Give us some more versatility. But them classroom scenes be fucking dope, especially with her ass. Especially when she tell motherfuckers, she almost just in case y'all motherfuckers think I'm dumb, don't y'all be looking at me all crazy when I'm one top 5 highest GPA and I'm about to move on. Yeah, y'all heard it. Yep.
Ain't nothing like a ratchet chick that got high intelligence. I'm trying to tell you. That's what she is. Hey,
I love that shit, man.
But she a genius as well. I love it.
Love it.
You know what I mean? For that, and you know what I mean, she know her way around a knife. You know what I mean? You combine that, you know what I mean? I'm sold right there.
This motherfucker wildin'. All right, favorite scene. You can keep a fucking knife, yo. Yeah, shit.
Yeah.
Favorite scene.
Are we on the favorite scene, or we did that?
No, we did most important quote. Hold up. Favorite quote. My bad. You're right. Favorite quote.
We didn't do favorite scene. We
favorite
did
scene. Yeah, Marcus fuck with me, got me questioning my damn self. Nigga, favorite scene.
Oh man.
Mark, that shit was
my bad. No, y'all know what my favorite scene is, man. It's when the ball walked in on Tariq and Lauren. That I love that whole scene. That whole scene was quotable.
Damn.
That whole scene was quotable, right? It was the funniest shit I've ever seen on Power, because I'm like, this dude is such a cornball, right? And I'm just like, man, and then he came in corny. He got shut down by Tariq. Yo, later, nigga. You know what I mean? Then he got shut down by his girl. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, look, I'm at college having fun. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you out. You know what I'm saying? Just dumped him right there. You know what I mean? She was like, yo, you the biggest mistake of my life, or whatever she said. Yo, she shut him all the way down. He was just salty. You know what I mean? For real, from that point on, he gonna come back and be just like Jabari, like a whole hater. You know what I'm saying? Over at the parents' house for dinner. He's corny, but he got shut down twice, and I loved it.
Tina, favorite scene.
When Mary was fighting with that dude that pulled the box cut out on her.
Oh, DC Joe.
Connect.
R.I.P. DC Joe.
Yeah, DC Joe. Yep.
Yeah, I like that scene. I like to see her actually do something, but I'm starting to see that she's not very well respected out here in these streets.
Right.
Yeah.
It's almost like she's respected by default because of the motherfuckers around her. Kane,
the name,
Lorenzo.
it's a hotter name in Kane.
I don't even think it's that. I think they only respect her right now because of Kane. Because they've been disrespecting her even since. Remember the first boy that
GTG, the GTG.
Like they all know that they all know who Monet is, but it's like, oh, he not out here, so fuck her type shit. But because Kane is out here, they'll back up. But they've been testing the waters and they've been disrespecting her.
Mm-hmm. That's true. You're right. Oh, let me say one more thing before anybody go. Yo, this is the one show that always killed a connect. You know what I'm saying? I like, yo, they killing the dude, y'all mean who's supposed to be on top. Like, look, I don't care if it's the connect, you dead. You know what I mean? Like, yo, They stay wiping out the connect. Ghost and Tommy done wiped out about 5 or 6 connects during their run. When they already started on season 1 wiping out a connect. I'm just like, oh Lord, you know what I mean? Y'all was a bunch of savages for real.
And Mark, and it's all of Kane doing, and it leaves Tommy, because Kane always trying to get out of the game. It leaves Tommy trying to find another fucking connect.
Ain't a damn ghost, you know what I mean? For real, this dude murder his way out to go legit. I want to go legit, damn it. You know what I mean? You gotta die. You know what I'm saying? He don't care.
Stacks, favorite scene.
Hey, your favorite scene, you stole my favorite scene with your, I think, favorite quote, man. That scene with Brushandria and old boy, what he say, I think you dropped this. Boy, you look at this. Yo. Hey, yo, that shit was fucking hilarious. Did you say, boy, you to get that shit the fuck out of my face? This shit is for NBAs and mortgages. That was my favorite scene of the fucking show.
Oh shit!
She was so sincere when she said that shit.
Right.
He was like, damn, like he shut me down.
Hey, that was him trying to jokingly play his card to see what kind of reaction that he was gonna get.
Why wouldn't you shoot your shot on that? Why wouldn't you shoot your shot? I ain't mad at the brother. I ain't mad at him.
You neither.
Hey man.
Me neither. Shit. I don't like
right at her.
She a baddie.
Hey Mark, I've been looking for that song and I can't find it either.
I see. I can't find it.
I Shazam
2-bit. Help us out. 2-bit.
Shazam
everything. I did Shazam.
Shazam.
Then I actually typed in the song play. You know, you Google shit, and then there was people asking the same question, but nobody responded yet. I even hit Courtney up and said, "What was the name of the song?" Because if you put it in the comments on IG, somebody might respond to tell you what the name is. But it seemed like it's some private thing that probably just got released on Power.
You know how bad it is, right? I'm gonna tell you. You know what I mean? For real. You know how bad it is. You know, my homie, right? I ain't even gonna say his name because he might be watching, right? But he said, listen, this is what he did, right? He's like, look, I don't know the name of the song, but he was like, I got the part where they playing the song, and he's like, I'll play it in the will, you know, but then I gotta cut it off or blend it into something else real quick. You know what I mean? So they don't start talking on the credit. Courtney start talking on the credits or whatever, right? So I'm like, dag, dude, you real desperate to hear this song. You know what I mean? He like, yeah, but he like, that shit go hard in the will, though. I'm just like, oh, nigga. I was like, yo, I ain't got that bad. I ain't have it that bad, but she.
You know how it be in the credits? Like the song is in the credits. I was pausing to read the credits. Like I cannot find it.
Yeah. 50 Cent said, fuck that.
Is it even him? Is he a part of it? Because
it gotta be one of his artists then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
absolutely.
shut shit down. Like when he don't want stuff to happen, shut shit down. Merv, Stacks, I think we all know about that personally.
Yeah, 50 and JC, both of them be on that shit.
Yeah.
So my favorite scene, my favorite scene is, and no, it's not the student fucking a professor. Because I know that's why everybody thought that would be my favorite scene.
I thought it would be Zeke. Oh,
it was Zeke is fucking a professor.
See, he tried to put that in there, y'all. That was it.
He had to slide it in, though. He had to slide it in.
Hey, but now my favorite scene is right after that, right? When she gets out the shower and she's like, you could go now. Sends him in the shower, then knock on the door. She's like, yeah, it must be food. Go ahead, jump in the shower. And it's Jabari bitch ass. And he's talking about, yeah, no, I want to bring you this so we can share our memories. And she was like, nah, I told you just business. And he was like, what are you doing? We always do this. We fight, we make up, we get back together. What's different? What's going on? And yo, this is my favorite part of the scene. When that fucking shower cut on, and he heard the fucking shower and his fucking facial expression, because he said, "What's different now?" And then the shower cuts on. That nigga heart went in his ass.
It did.
He was so fucking hurt. Yo,
yeah, he was hard, like, oh, goodness.
Yo, he was mad hurt.
He was disgusted. When that damn shower cut on, she was like, what changed? What do this? What changed? And that damn shower cut on? Yo, he was so fucking hurt, yo. He
Yeah.
was so fucking sad.
Definitely.
And then the motherfucker saw those colorful condoms on that goddamn desk. I mean, that guy, and right by the damn folder.
Sex week.
And he's thinking it's Tariq. Hey, that's my favorite scene with the shot being cut on. When he's asking what changed, why the fuck I can't come in? That nigga's like, oh, and you in the sports now? Yo,
everything he didn't want to see, bro.
Yo, he was just demoralized, and I enjoyed it. I fucking enjoyed it. Listen, how Tina would enjoy Tariq and Tasha going through some shit to make. Yo, that's how I felt. I enjoyed that whole demoralization of this nigga ego and his bitch assness.
Hey, Merv, you know the fucked up part about it though? He don't even know who's fucking her.
Right.
He has no idea.
Oh my goodness.
He has no idea.
So yeah, that's my favorite scene.
Mm.
So ghost moments. Anybody got any ghost moments?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yep. And this was an easy one for me. It was when Tariq followed Riley to the courtroom. I was just like, Ghost was notorious for following people. He be on the phone with you. He like, yeah, we should do that. He following you right then. He on the phone with you and following you. So I was like, you could see young, the son of Ghost just doing something yummy like Ghost would do. I'm like, he ain't have too much sophistication with it, but it was kind of easy for him. But he'll grow into that. But it was a good follow to the courtroom. And then he found out about Sax, being the uncle. So that was my ghost moment right there.
Yeah, I'm looking at you.
Yeah, you want to go last? Tina shit might be real sophisticated. You want her to go last?
You can tell Tina was one of those students that when class started,
they'll call on me.
And the teacher was like, let's get a volunteer. And she didn't do her homework. And she tried to look down at the fucking desk. You can tell Tina was that damn student. And the teacher probably was like, okay, Tina, come to the board. Shit.
But I was quick on my feet, so yeah, so it's part of Mark's ghost moment. So it's as far as dealing with Riley. So when he was telling Brayden about Riley, it reminded me of when he was talking to Holly.
True.
Yep.
Stats.
I think that there were several ghost moments on this, but the one I ended up falling on, I mentioned earlier when Tariq and Lauren was about to get it in, and even though I know Tariq didn't want to, he had to kind of like curve her, so she wouldn't be exposed to the caper that they just committed. And it, like I said, it took me back to where Ghost had to lie to Angela to protect her when Milan had him under. So that was my ghost moment.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be the dead fucking horse because my ghost moment was the whole shit following Riley, find out what the fuck is up with her, then come with that story telling Brayden that Riley tried to hit, and she tried to get him when she does not when we was out with Trace when we were playing chess. You know what I'm saying? To break it off where the fuck that whole shit up. Like Ghost did with Tommy and Holly. That's my ghost moment too.
Mm-hmm.
So
if it plays out the same way, Brayden's gonna find out that Tariq was lying.
But he wasn't.
What? She did not try to come on to him.
She did not try to come on to Tariq.
Yeah, you're right.
She just couldn't expose herself and say that she almost did when she said she was apologizing to Tariq for drugging the drink, which was not for Tariq.
Yeah, but Tariq probably believed that because he was drunk. I mean, he was fucked up. He was high.
He didn't really catch it. He caught it, but he didn't catch it, and she didn't repeat it. Now, when Brayden's brother said something, then he tried to put two and two together.
Yeah. So you really lying.
Nah, I
But she
think
did.
does
The
Tariq
drink
really
was
know
for
that she did.
Braden. The drink was for Braden, and Braden passed the drink to Tariq.
Yeah.
So she
Yeah.
never tried to sleep with Tariq. So once
No.
Braden finds out the truth, then he's gonna find out Tariq was lying to him. She never
But
tried.
well, so let me ask
Tariq
you.
knows.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Is it a lie if you really believe it's true and don't know that's a lie? Because he don't know that's a lie.
It isn't.
It's a lie because he also added that she tried to push up on him when they was playing chess. He added that.
Okay, now he did lie
never
about
even
that.
happened.
Now he did lie about that. You're right.
Okay.
You're right.
So he know that she didn't try to hit he know he lying then.
But the thing is, you know what I mean, it's her word against his. You know what I mean?
No,
If
not
Brady
Trace
take
too.
Tariq's side, he's fine.
And Trace cosign. No, she fucked up.
Yeah.
I think she likes him so much, she's eventually going to tell Braden what really happened. And he's going to believe her, like Tommy believed Holly.
Well, she gonna have to tell him everything. Yo, my uncle is the feds. You know what I mean? And yo, they trying to put Tariq in jail.
Right. And Braden always been saying to Tariq,
we lost you on the sound, Tina.
Don't keep ringing. But he always sorry guys.
Yeah, hey.
But my thing is, can y'all hear me?
Outline bling.
It's almost 9 o'clock. That damn, it's time.
My thing is, Braden is always big on loyalty, and he's big on tell me the truth, tell me the truth, tell me the truth. Like, Tariq, we supposed to be boys, we supposed to be boys. Like, how many times do I got to keep saying this shit to you? The only reason Tommy killed Holly was because she sent the hit with the Jamaicans. That's the only reason. That's it. But Holly didn't lie to Tommy. She was honest with him as far as the relationship and how Ghost gave her money to send her away and all that other shit. I think the same thing gonna happen with Braden.
Yeah, she was honest about that. She lied about other shit.
Yeah, she did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
she was honest about sending the hit with the Jamaicans.
Okay, so one truth overruled all other lies.
Why are you trying to still? Here's the thing: Braden's gonna find out. He's gonna get back with Riley, and he's gonna be mad at Tariq.
But that means Riley also got to tell Braden, nigga, I was trying to drug your ass.
Yes.
Well, she gonna have to tell him, yo, my uncle the Fed. She gonna have to tell that, in order for that.
I don't think Braden's gonna care that Sax is her uncle, because look at his family. They fuck with police and everything. Like,
and
that's Tariq's issue. That's not a Braden issue. That's a Tariq issue.
Yeah, but I mean that's his man's. You know what I mean? For like, y'all trying to put my man's in jail. I think he'll care enough about that.
But this is because Tariq hasn't been honest with Braden. So Braden doesn't even know what he's getting himself into. He don't even know what he's into.
He told him enough.
You think so?
He's gonna need to know.
It's on like a need to know basis, and that's how Ghost was.
I think that was a big step with Tariq telling him about the Tejada family.
Yeah,
true. For real. Yeah, exactly.
True.
What if Tariq uses Braden's last name in the situation and Braden cannot get them the fuck out of this situation? It's that bad. It will fuck up the family name.
What's your point?
Like, what about if he does that? Because I feel like Tariq's gonna do it. He already tried to get the brother.
White privilege.
What are you talking about? You didn't hear Tariq said, I got an alibi. You gonna do nothing but fuck up your goddamn brother and shit tracing back to me.
You don't think that's why Tariq got Brayton in his pocket? Because of their last name? He sees what their last name can do.
Yeah, that's smart. I call that smart.
They're not friends. There's no loyalty in that.
Braden is
his friend. He's not Braden.
Tina B. You've been around the block enough to know ain't no loyalty in this game. What are you talking about?
How you know I was even in the game?
I said game, I said block.
Hey, Merv around the block.
Love to get you killed. Hey, show no love. Love to get you killed.
Exactly. Rule number 3.
I'm just waiting for Tommy to come back and get their asses.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
They done said that man's name so many times. It's ridiculous. All in sports.
Right.
I just can't wait. I can't wait to include 2-Bit back in this shit because they ain't let 2-Bit out just a damn sense of nigga on the bench.
I mean, it's coming because he's part of Tommy's. He's going to be in Tommy's series. We just want to see if 2-Bit and Tommy's coming back in this series. We don't know.
I don't even think 2-Bit got family. I think the only person he do have is Tommy. That's the only
person. He got family because Ghost told him that his family would be straight once they murked Dre punk ass.
I think that was just a line because we ain't never seen 2-Bit with no family.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Well, in order for him to make some money, it seemed like his only point of contact is Tommy. Everybody else is gone.
Well, you know, we gotta see what happens.
Bit go get on somewhere. And
clearly, she been listening to us because she said the fans have spoken, and here we got 2-Bit outside of jail.
Yeah,
the free work.
No doubt.
Yeah, I need her to listen to me right now. She watched this shit. Fuck a Governor Tate series. Give 2-Bit his goddamn series. We don't want to see no fucking Tate.
No, he's gonna be tied in. He's gonna be tied in well with Tommy.
And a 2-Bit series, and let all three of those shit intertwine. All those shit end up
tied in well with Tommy series. He'll have enough lines in Tommy series. He'll have enough action.
You think Tate gonna be involved with Tommy?
No, I'm saying 2-Bit will have enough. You know what I mean, for enough of his character in Tommy series, because that's when I feel he's really going to do his thing in that series.
So you think 2-Bit will go to Cali?
I want to see Tommy series and Kanan because I definitely want to see how it was when they was younger. I definitely want to see that.
I got you. No doubt.
All right. Good show. This was the second episode of the second half of the season. Stacks, you know what to do. Bring it to an end. You got your credits and the shout outs.
Shout out to sponsors, baby.
Shout out to all the viewers out there, man. We always appreciate the engagement. Shout out to 1 Mile High Radio. Shout out to Black Jack TV, who airs us live. Shout out to YouTube. Shout out to Facebook. And you can follow us on Twitter. You can follow us on Instagram now. The guys, we all over the place. We doing big things. Shout out to Sean and Dre. I know y'all there was a really intriguing episode last night at the Hip Hop Corner. Hopefully y'all caught that. If not, you can go to our page and catch that, or you can go to channel 199 of Blackjack Radio and tune in tomorrow. Y'all know how we doing Wednesdays at 8 o'clock. We all form like Voltron, the guys. We come together. We're gonna have a really intriguing topic tomorrow. Led by Merv. God help us. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. Good show, y'all. That's all I got. We out.
Hey, hold on. So the show tomorrow is for the guys when we form like Voltron. Does sex decrease in a serious relationship? The higher the relationship, the lower the sex drive. Is that true? And if so, why? That's the topic for tomorrow. Tina, please make sure if you can join us.
It's going down.
Yeah, I'm coming to watch Merv ass.
Hey, but we've been on there for a while tonight. Good show, y'all. I think that's about it. Hey, y'all be safe. See y'all tomorrow, 8 o'clock. Hey, salute to the viewers. Salute to everybody out there. Y'all be easy.
Peace.
Peace.